Now, part 2 of this story behind why that woman made me to be crippled, to destroy my future, and what was behind her behavior, whatever she did that was haunting her. So, a certain time, there was a lot of things that was going on because I actually didn't know I was in the hands of this culprit, somebody who was pretending to be there for me, but she got involved with things that nobody has ever known what she got involved with, something that would need a sacrifice, something that we need a reward from what she went into. So I have been like the person she was hoping for to use. So right from the beginning, I was just like a child. This story just came up when there was a chaos in the family. I wanted to travel to UK. A lot of things went on. Fighting, disagreement, unnecessary problems arise after spending almost the whole of my life as, how will I call it, house help to the family. I've never have my own life. Every time it's me. I have to be the house help. My siblings, they will be going to school, they have time to go and get married, they have time to do everything. I'm the one that has to be stay in the family with my bad leg. This kind of legs, the leg that I would never be able to even walk like normal person. That leg, she pushed me down when there was a story that when I was 3 years old, just 3 years old, running to her as a mom. This is quite very interesting. And innocently just went to her. She was so angry why I should come to her because she did not want me in her life. So she pushed me in a way that I have to cripple. The whole of my body went into one. Broken neck, broken everything, according to the person who told me that is a family member who saw it. So imagine, 3 years of age, no bones in my body, my muscles, everything was destroyed. I couldn't even sit down. They said I couldn't even, there was nothing they could do. I was rolling on the floor, crying, pains. There was no medical treatment that could help. And imagine the pains and the fear, the frustration. I have to cry the whole day, cry every time for a whole day, no care. And it went into a situation that somebody, for that, imagine 3 years of pains, crying, just because somebody said, oh, the kind of pushing. It's that she didn't want me in her family because I will be growing up to fight against what she was involved in this world, which I didn't know. So as God was there for me, that is why that my name is Patience, because I was able to bear all the pains. My name was Imabong, which means God's love. There was a covenant. Something went on. After so many years, she tried to abandon me, but I was like fighting, holding on to her, crying, because I knew if I did not have that strong faith as a child, I would be crippled up to today. I wouldn't be walking, but I was always crying. There was a day she didn't just want anything to do with me. After 3 years, she just left me. Somebody took me according to the story. One of her friends, somebody, I don't know, but I remember the lady took me into, when you talk about why I call my name Imabong Zion, there was a big reason for that. So, a covenant child. Okay, while I'm here in that middle of the story, I have to introduce myself again. Sorry, I'm back again, still me, same face, me again. My name is Imabong Patience Miller or Mrs. Miller from Akwa Ibom in Nigeria, UK based, British citizen now. So I'm so happy I'm here in UK to continue with my care work, caring for people, supporting people who have been through a lot of life, the same story, with the punishment of people who are vulnerable, people who are struggling. I'm just there for them as well, because I know what would have been, I would have been in that situation. But I'm so happy to introduce myself again, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm just very new, as I said. I'm just coming up, trying to be brave to tell my story, even though they try to silence me, threaten me, do all sort of things, but they never stop God from loving me. God was always there for me. So I'm just going to continue with the story. So it happens as you think, oh, this woman, how did she manage to walk bed? That God, that man up there. Because it didn't even, they said there was no treatment. My leg was so nothing. My limb, everything was like that. Can't even sit down, can't even sit, rolled up. All was like, I was just like that. So when I was 6 years, that was 3 years on that floor, rolling around. So when there was no help, there was no medical doctor, nothing. I could have all the marks in my legs. They tried everything if my leg would be okay for me to walk. There was nothing. So as God did, there was a story behind that. They took me to a church, which was real, Mount Zion Lighthouse in Ikot Ebiyan in Eket. So those were the time the children were praying, fasting for children. So as time goes on, I still remember one day, there was a day she mentioned, oh, you should be the first person in the church, because she can't believe how God loves me despite all. I said, why? She still didn't tell me the story. And then one day she said, oh, there was one pastor, you should go and thank him, because he was the one who was praying for me. And I was wondering, what was the problem? Still, she still didn't say. So as time goes on, I will tell you why and why I was able to walk at that age, 6 years. And before I go in my next section 3 of this story, I will still remind everybody, please. I know I don't have, it's a boring story, but when I finish this story, my true life story, it will make it's just going to be inspiring for everybody suffering from domestic abuse, from parents, from people they know, from people who pretend to be there for them, from people they even care for, and then they harm them in a different way. So I will tell you my life story, why I made it up to UK, my greatest escape in life, how God protected me. I will tell you more in my next video, and please don't forget to press the subscription button and like my page, my story, and also make comments. And as time goes on, I will develop more skills on my presentation. But thank you for watching, and God bless you, and I'll be right back. Bye.